Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. In this video we are going to put into practice what you learned about Spanish possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives are the words in Spanish for my, your, his, her, our, their, and we use them right before a noun. Remember, before you do the practice part of this video, be sure to review the topic in your textbook. You can also Google the topic and you'll find some great videos out there that explain how possessive adjectives work. When you're ready to practice, then come here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to remind you of is you just have to memorize the possessive adjectives. There's no way around it. It won't take you a lot of time, and once you memorize them, well, you know them for life. You can use them for the rest of your life when you speak Spanish. So invest that little bit of time into memorizing them. And note over here we have the singular on the left side. In other words, these adjectives have to agree with the nouns in Spanish. If they're singular, you have to use the singular form. If the noun is plural, you have to use the plural form. And in the case of our, it agrees in gender and in number, so you have to pay attention to whether the noun is singular or plural, masculine and feminine. Okay, so be sure to memorize these forms here. Note that the possessive adjective in Spanish, su and sus, has several meanings. It can mean your formal, it can mean his, it can mean her, or it can mean their. And it just depends on context. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the practice. So how would you say in Spanish, my house? Remember, it's casa for house. So put it together, no problem. Mi casa. My house. Mi casa. Mi casa, my house. Remember the Spanish saying that someone uses to make you feel welcome in their home? Literally, they say, my house is your house. And for the your, we're going to go with the formal here. This means make yourself at home. So do you remember? Do you know what this expression is? Well, my house, mi casa. The verb ser es, mi casa es. Suyo, you've got it. Mi casa es su casa. Mi casa es su casa. My house is your house, literally. Again, this is equivalent to when people say in English, make yourself at home. Okay. Your bicycle, your informal. How would you say your bicycle? Remember, bicycle is bicicleta. ¿Cómo se dice your bicycle? Tu bicicleta. Tu bicicleta. Your bicycle. Tu bicicleta. Your diet. We're using the word la dieta. Your diet. And your formal. Su dieta. Su dieta. So maybe if you were talking to a nutritionist about your diet and they wanted to tell you, well, it's good, they might say something like, well, su dieta es buena. Su dieta es buena. Your diet is good. His car. His car. Su carro. Su carro. His car. Su carro. Her cell phone. Su celular. Su celular. Her cell phone. Su celular. Remember, su can mean his or her. If su celular could also mean his cell phone. It's just context. It can also mean their cell phone. The T-H-E-I-R. Their cell phone. Su celular. Our house. Remember, it's la casa. Nuestra casa. Nuestra casa. Our house. Nuestra casa. Our car, and we're going to go with the word carro here. Nuestro carro. Nuestro carro. Our car. nuestro carro. Your dog. So this is if you are addressing more than one person, the you plural. Su perro. So this is also, the word su also means your when addressing more than one person. Su perro. Their house. Su casa. Su casa. Now let's work with some plurals. My keys. Remember key, the key is la llave, so make it plural. Las llaves. Replace the las with the word for my, and be sure it's the plural form. Mis llaves. Mis llaves. My keys. Your dogs, informal. Again, this means speaking to someone that you know well. You're on a first name basis with this person, and you want to say your dogs. Tus perros, tus perros, your dogs. His books. Sus libros, his books. Sus libros. Her books. Also, sus libros, her books, sus libros. Your books, formal. In other words, you're addressing a person that you're on a last name basis with, or you're in a formal situation. This means you're using usted when you speak to them. Sus libros, sus libros. Our cats. Nuestros gatos, our cats, nuestros gatos. Our chairs. Remember, this is las sillas, the chairs. So replace las with the possessive. Make it plural. Feminine. Grammatically feminine. Nuestras sillas. Our chairs. Nuestras sillas. Their cars. Sus carros. Okay, so remember, just memorize those possessive adjectives and you've got it made. That's it for this video. Remember, if you didn't get them all right during the practice part of the video, go back to the beginning and keep playing it until you get them all right, and then you've really learned something. That's it for this video.